Hello everybody, welcome to ScottyDGaming. I'm Scotty D, and today we're going to be playing Hellblade, Senua's Sacrifice. Now, I've read that the game is about 6 to 8 hours long, so with that in mind, let's do this in a single session, getting full psychosis experience. Let's do it. Now, I've had a little bit of insight or experience into psychosis, not like that I've had it myself, but I went on a training course for mental health, and one of the tasks was that your friend, you had to talk, you had a script you had to read to someone, but you had somebody else sat behind you. Well, I'll tell you later.
Who are you? Doesn't matter. Welcome. You're safe with me. I'll be right here, nice and close so I can speak without alerting the others. Let me tell you about Senua. Now, her story has already come to an end, but now it begins anew.
What's happening? It's breathing. Dead. It's breathing. It's breathing. He knows she's getting closer. He can feel her coming closer. She's getting closer. They're watching. They're watching. They're watching.
This is a journey deep into darkness. There will be no more stories after this one.
What is she doing? Why is she doing this? They're watching. Why isn't she coming?
That's awesome. I've got headphones in and the sound is class. So anyways, what I was saying is, you had someone sat behind you with a rolled up bit of paper,
How rude of me.
like a tube,
I never told you of the others.
and they just had to whisper things in
We
your
have
ear,
too, right?
and it's ridiculous on how hard it is to
They've been around
concentrate
ever since the
on
tragedy.
anything that you're doing. So it makes you kind of
That's not
understand
quite
that people
true.
with psychosis,
Some
how
are.
it can just absolutely blag their heads in.
But they've changed. I think the darkness changed them, just like it changed her.
Can you see them? Over there. Why isn't she looking? Why aren't you looking? He's in Helheim.
Look. Up ahead.
Wow.
You see it too?
You promised you came.
Yes. It is real after all. She's finally arrived in the land of mist and fog. The place the Northmen call Hell.
So whose head have we got on our belt?
Turn back. Go back. Go back. It's not safe. Turn back. Go back. Go back. It's not safe.
It's there. They're here.
Can you see them? I can see you.
Graphics are pretty impressive, like.
Look around and you'll see them. The drowned, the sick, the slain. Here they lie, rotting in the fields and rivers of hell. But the dead don't always lie still here.
I see them.
This is not a place of rest.
I can't do this. Go back. Go back. They're going to do that to you. Can you see them? Can you see them? They're going to do that to you.
Fucking hell, it's pretty terrifying, to be honest.
They're watching. Stop. Can you feel them watching? They're watching her. They're watching her. You're so close to the darkness. Go back. Can you feel it?
What is she thinking? I can tell you. She's afraid. Wouldn't you be? You'd think she would get used to it by now after so many years. But the darkness, it just builds onto itself, growing stronger towering over her. You might try and ignore it, turn away. But it's always there, just out of sight, where you're most vulnerable. It's like it knows that just enough light is all you need to see its suffocating power.
So she's had this psychosis for a while, and she's lived with it for years.
They can feel you.
Now I put the game's difficulty
You might
starts on
think she's
automatic.
brave to go on this journey on her own, but it isn't bravery that drives her.
And I think, like, depending on how you do
Bravery
in the
only
game,
means something to those afraid of death.
it auto adjusts the
Said
difficulty.
it was fear,
But I've just put it on hard all the time because
far deeper.
this Senua lass is a beast.
What is she looking at? What is she leaving behind? I know what she's thinking. I hear her thoughts. It's not too late to get into the boat and go back. No one will judge her. No one will ever know. Oh, she heard us. There's no going back.
Nice.
You can't do it.
Senua pushes away a world that conspired to cause so much suffering. There's nothing to go back to, and worse to look forward to. Why don't you join us? Maybe you too have a part to play in this story.
So it's already broke the barrier and it's talking to me directly.
You have to take a closer look to see. Why isn't she focusing? She needs to focus now.
She needs to use her eyes.
Ah,
Do not
so that's right
forget my
trigger.
stories, Senua. Because your darkness comes from hell, and your fate lies there. They say the burning of a corpse will take you straight to Hela's gate, but gods and the living will follow this path. You must leave the Isles of Orkney across the eastern sea and find a road. Do not forget my stories, Senua. Because your darkness comes from hell, and your fate lies there. They say the burning of a corpse will take you straight to Hela's gate, but gods and the living will follow this path. You must leave the Isles of Orkney across the eastern sea and find a road that leads north and down through deep, dark valleys. After 9 nights of riding, you will follow a great river and will find a bridge covered in gold. The path to Helheim goes from there, across the river of knives that flows from the dark world of Niflheim.
So that was just telling, must be like a foretelling of my future. I thought I had to interact with it, but it doesn't look like I can.
The darkness is coming. It yearns for life. hungers for it. Like a pack of wolves on a hunt. But she's not stopping.
So all this must be in her own head.
Not this time.
So when she's strong, she can push it away and break through the psychosis.
Can you see?
Oh, look at that.
The land of mist and fog. The old fool was right. What was it he said? The river of knives across which lies the halls of hell. The place they call Helheim.
He's lost.
Where are you?
Hey, they've done a pretty good job with the hair on her neck. Like, I know that sounds shit, but actually, actually have.
He's there, you know it. There's no doubt about it.
Lost.
The source of the darkness is in Helheim. And the goddess Hela holds his soul there. Her dear beloved, Dillian.
Dillian. Is that a lover?
What is she doing? Why is she doing this? Why doesn't she turn back? She's doing this for him. She wants
When
to
the voices talk, it was like, what you doing? It like made us stop and think, what the fuck am I actually doing?
His soul is in Helheim. His soul still lives. She needs to save his soul. She wants his soul to be at peace. She needs to lay him to rest. He's already dead. She can save him. There's nothing she can do. She thinks she's going to save him.
Oh, so
She'll never
L1's run. Fair enough.
The bridge to Helheim. I forget its name. She forgets too. But she does remember that only the dead may cross it. That part wasn't so easy to forget. The old fool said there was a hidden path into it. Let's see, shall we?
I can see another one of them tomes. So I think those tomes just reveal like story or like plot points. I don't think you can interact with them. Maybe you can. Let's find out.
The Northmen speak of 9 worlds. The world of men they call Midgard. Sky gods dwell in Asgard. The gods of earth, harvest, wind and sea dwell in Vanaheim. The good elves dwell in Alfheim. The evil ones dwell in Svartalfheim. The mountain giants dwell in Jotunheim. The fire giants dwell in Muspelheim. Niflheim is the world of ice and darkness. Only the dead dwell in Helheim. And that is where you must travel.
So with Helheim and Midgard and all that, it looks like it's like based on Norse mythology. Not that I know much about it, but I've seen Thor. Thor! Feel my hammer!
Going whatever you do, don't stop. You can't. You don't know where you're going. Just drop down. Where's she going down? What's down there? You've got to go. Why did she do that? She shouldn't have done it. She can't go back now.
No, this is it. The hidden path.
It's not good. It will hurt. It's going to hurt you. It won't. It's dangerous.
Go on, touch it.
Don't kill me. I'm not one of them. Don't listen. I was just hiding. I find I live longer that way. Don't listen. I'll never let the bastards catch me again. Never! Wait. Who are you? It's just a memory.
Ruth? Is that you?
For my tales of the Northmen, they call me Druth. A liar.
He's lost.
An old fool. Druth is my truth.
It's good to see you again. You kept your vow.
Guide you in this life and the next. I will tell you my stories of hell, if I may walk with you.
It's like a video, it's not like a 3D model.
I'm listening.
Looks awesome.
The runes seal the gates to hell. Focus your inner eye, and you too will see what's hidden in plain sight.
Focus.
I can see one.
Closer.
Hold it in your mind's eye. Find one like it to open the gate.
Look closer. Focus. Hidden secret.
Right, so we've got like a puzzle. So we're just gonna match the symbol really, aren't we? There it is.
It's near. Look towards the gate, and the gate will open.
The gate is open. Go through the gate.
Go through it.
It's dangerous.
Follow it.
What's behind the gate?
Where will it take you?
It's not safe.
So they're just like 3D shape puzzles. That's not too bad.
It worked.
I know they had those type of puzzles in Batman Arkham Asylum.
I
They're pretty
spent
good.
6 years enslaved in hell, but I watched the Northmen, learnt their ways.
I know you did.
You listened when everyone else laughed. My people paid the heavy price. Carry my stories with you, and together we will make the Northmen feel our fury.
Another voice joins us. She once tried to make them go away. Pretend they weren't real. But what good is that? When we are always here. I guess it's the same with heights. You can stand on the edge, pretend it's going to be okay. But you know that death is near, waiting for you to make that little slip. You can't just wish things away.
Looks like I haven't got any. Don't think I had any control of that, like balance on that. The bridge. She just like did it herself.
The world of the dead is ruled by the giantess, Hela, daughter of Loki. The gods feared her bloodline, bad on her mother's side and yet much worse on her father's. So, as a child, the All-Father cast her down into Helheim and gave her power over those who die of sickness, age, hardship, and self-slaughter. In all of the 9 worlds, only Hela can resurrect the dead. To Hela, your Dillion was sacrificed, and with her you must bargain.
I'd love to know who Dillian actually is. Never explained it yet. By her beloved. Imagine it was a partner. We're in the bridge now.
the living from the dead. Is that the face of Hela herself? The half-rotten goddess that rules over Helheim. Whatever horrors lie behind that door, she must find him. Shh. Someone's here.
Looks like there's another puzzle over there in the corner on the door.
You took him from me. I beg you, let him go. I'll give you what you want. I won't resist anymore. Just give him back.
Fucking hell, it's intense. Oh look man, got a fucking first enemy. Got no idea what the controls are, so bear with us. You fucking bitch. Oh, so just dodge. Squares attack. Get in there.
It's nearly finished.
Right, so it looks like you've got infinite dodges. Pretty cool. Why is a heavy attack? Right, let's get in there with a fucking attack. Get out there! Hey, the combat looks awesome. Heavy attack. Fucking uppercuts him off his feet. Fucking hell, there's loads of them. Oh shit. I can't hit you. Get up, get up, get up.
Watch out!
How the hell do I hit these? Let's line them up.
Behind you!
Got him. And always kick. Oh, that's God. I'm fucking dead. Just fuck there, like. Is that it? Did I lose? Oh no, that was meant to happen. Bloody Nora. I was thinking, how the fuck do I hit them?
Of what's to come. Poor Senua. The darkness does not bargain. It does not reason. It is rot.
The rot.
And now it has taken hold. It will spread towards her head, the seat of the soul, until there is nothing left of her. All of her suffering will have been for nothing. It's just a matter of time.
She is going absolutely mental. I think that rot's all in her head. I don't think it's like real. The dark rot will grow each time you fail. If the rot reaches Senua's head, our quest is over. So that must mean when she goes full crazy, all progress will be lost.
The hardest battles are fought in the mind. That is what Dillian taught her. With every defeat, the dark rot will grow and soon it will take her soul. But for now, at least, she still has control of her mind. And she will fulfill her vow, whatever the cost.
He's not breathing.
Listen to me, Senua. The goddess Hela lies behind the gate to Helheim. To open the gate, you must first face the gods that guard it. The god of fire, Zurt, and the god of illusion, Valravn. Spill their blood to open the gate to Helheim and enter the land of the dead.
Nice.
To Dillian.
I know who I'm choosing.
It won't open.
How will she get through? Why won't it?
I'm choosing this guy first.
Can't she?
Because I think this guy is going to be the hardest.
She has to fight two gods first.
The god of
Two
illusion
gates.
should be a nightmare for someone with psychosis.
Them will kill her, I know it. She's going to die.
Valravn, ancestor of the seers and master of ravens. He hunts his prey with his powers of illusion and feasts on their remains.
If she can defeat this guy, she can defeat anyone.
And defeat him in battle to earn his mark. The gate to Helheim cannot be opened without it.
This lass's her face has got a real uncanny resemblance to a lass I used to work with. A little bit of personal trivia for you. Come on. Let's find him and spill his blood. Me and you, Senua. We're like that, we're like that. Over here. Over here. So in combat, all the buttons actually do something. Your R1 aim blocks, square attacks, triangle's heavy attack, X is dodge, and O is kick. So it looks like the combat system might have a bit of might be a bit fleshed out, hopefully. Wow, we've probably got to look.
Focus.
Illusion hides the path to Valravn. Don't trust your eyes. Find another way to see the truth.
I can't see anything looking like that symbol on the door, to be honest. That's a bridge.
What's that? It's a wall. It's a door. No, it's a ditch. No, it's not. Push it. Push it. Push it down. Come on.
It's a wall, it's a door, you idiot. That's hilarious.
She did it. She did it. She did it.
Is that a portal. Ha! Look at that. That's awesome. It's like an alternate reality.
Look, something's different. Things change. Different. Can you see?
It's funny. We all want to see behind the veil, don't we?
Now it's all dead.
But once we do, we mostly just close our eyes again and pretend what we saw was never really there. Senua never could close her eyes. However hard she tried. Begged.
Oh, look, the darkness. Let us in. Darkness. Doesn't strike fear on me. Well, it does. It looks pretty fucking hideous.
This is the price she pays for seeing things differently. Because once you gaze into the relentless darkness, all that lurks within it can see you too.
I don't know if there's any collectibles in this, but that's a big heap of bodies. Oh, here we go. Oh, he's a big lad, isn't he? Oh, fuck.
Remember your training.
Get out of it!
She finished him!
I love the sword uppercut, it's incredible. Backstep is like a lifesaver.
You're close!
Oh, he got his face punched in. Oh shit, that was a heavy attack. I went with a fast one. Oh, so that breaks guards. That's what the punch is for.
Surrounding her. She's going to lose.
Get out, you fucking slag.
Take him down! Take him down now!
Shit. Missed the kick. Hey, it's pretty good. I quite like the combat.
Nothing will not stop her. She will find what she's looking for.
So they're like demons. I wonder if they're like a physical manifestation of our inner demons. Because if you notice, once we beat them, the darkness cleared up, and like the game gets its colours back. It's pretty cool. Some witchcraft shit right there.
Valravan's power of illusion comes from ravens. Align the ravens to break his magic seal.
Show me what you have seen, Truth. Look how much it's changed. It's all different.
I thought it might have been reflected in the water, but So it's definitely from the other side. We've got to go up. Because those bottom things are like spiraling the wrong way. Oh, we can't go up.
To break the seal, align the ravens with the mark of Valravan.
We've got to get up somehow. That was a fucking door there, man. I mean a path. I came through that door, so I've got to go up here. There it is, baby. Open sesame.
Something's shifted. Something's happened. Something huge shifted. Can you feel it?
Do you feel it too? It's like crossing into another world that looks the same but feels different. An imposter world where the forest itself is watching.
I'll see some more of them twiglet things. Twiglet things.
Another gate. Another gate. You know what to do. Stay back. You have to open it. It's not safe. Don't listen to them. Listen.
To
Listen.
break the seal, align the ravens with the mark of Valravan.
That's going the wrong way as well.
What does it mean? Which ravens? Can't you see them?
I like how there's no like on-screen tutorial. It's just all, there's no HUD, there's no nothing. It's just all like immersive.
Shh, 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 shh. What is it?
I hear something.
If you hear the soul of Valravan, follow it, and it will lead you to him. But be aware of his illusions. You can't always trust your eyes.
Need to get up there. I'll follow this sound, it's coming from over here.
Listen, focus, listen, focus. Focus.
Nope. Here it is, it's gotta be here. Aha. There he is. Valravan, the Raven.
He's gone. He disappeared. Where did he go? Where is he? Find your
Oh, it's just a statue. See him again. How do I get over there? gonna run away again.
Fight me!
Is she lost? Wouldn't be the first time. Last winter, before the tragedy, she journeyed into the wilds of her native land, living off berries, roots, and rabbits. It's not uncommon, you see. We call such a person a gelt. Some, like Truth, become gelt in search of penance. Others, like Senua, to purge a curse. Those who make it back are forever changed.
A gelt? So does that mean a gelt is a person that's like a fucking liability? We'll see him, won't we? Watch this.
She can get
Oh
up.
no.
She can get up now. What's happening? She can get up now. How can she get out? It must be magic. Dark magic. A trick.
Oh, it's the bridge.
Valravan tricking her. Valravan. How can she get up? Bait. It's him. Dark magic draws her closer. Valravan's magic. It's not him. He's helping her. It's not him. It's a trick. She's doing it on her own. He's not tricking her. It's magic. It's an illusion.
We'll sure find out if it's an illusion or not when I fall through it. Wonder if this Valravan's going to be on the other side of this door. Because he's run out of time. Gone down to Chinatown.
We picture fear, and we think of a shadow in the woods, a creature in the night. If only it were that simple. The worst kind comes without warning. A deep and primal signal from within. A reminder that just because you cannot see the threat, it doesn't mean that it's not already here.
Find another route. Truth says there's always another route. Find a way. Go round. Find your own path. There's a different way.
Oh, it's filled with darkness again. You fucking son of a bitch. Shit myself. Fuck off. Press the wrong button.
You won.
Get out of it, you slug. If we get outnumbered, we've just got to keep them in a single file line so they can't attack it.
Be ready. Defend yourself. Keep going.
Fucker. Back off. He's hurt.
Finish this. End it now. They've surrounded you.
No, I'm not surrounded. I'm a beast. Oh, I've got my tactics down and shit, son. If they're in single file and only one can attack you at one time, that's what you need when you're in a fight.
Ymir was a frost giant, a being of darkness, and all his sons and grandsons were dark after him. Of his daughters and granddaughters, some were monstrous, but others fair. But there was another who came from the ice. Buri. In shape, he was like a man, big and powerful. His son, Bor, took a fair giant to be his wife, and they had 3 sons. Odin was the eldest, and the Northmen hold him to be the foremost of the gods, the Old Father.
Odin, the Old Father. That would be true from what I know.